Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show, ladies and gentlemen. Bumpy McSquigums here. It's time for more Divinity Original Sin 2 with Odasto, aka Colonel RPG, and everybody else. Alright, Colonel found this giant thing here in this place. That was a thing in the giant.
Be careful.
Yes, I know. I'm going to shoot that one. Don't come in.
Oh, sorry.
I knew I was going to hit that. It's fine.
There's a button right next to it. There's also a giant diamond.
There is. Alright, I want to go see what that staff is. I'm going to let you do... I'll let you get the big pile of stuff because you saw it first.
It's very difficult to see.
Oh, check it out. The thing moves with the picture. That was interesting.
Well, I didn't see that.
Wow. Well, I got a confiscated Ancient Empire water staff. Holy heck.
The Ancient Empire.
Yeah.
That would be the one that Fane... That makes sense that
it's
that
mine.
This would be...
It's my empire. Thank you very much.
Oh, is your... Oh, that's right.
But Fane can look at it and be all like, meh.
He doesn't know anything. Ooh, gloves. Identify. These are finesse gloves for initiative and thievery. You might want this for Losa. I'll send them.
Yeah, she's got level 16 gloves, so...
Those might be about as good as those, though. They didn't seem to have too much armor.
Are they the magical chain gloves?
Yes, I didn't read the name. I'm mostly just... There's a bust of Alexander in there. Did you see? Or somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Is it facing the other way?
It's facing you right now.
I did.
I'm getting all the treasure.
A bust. Oh.
Yeah, don't you see it?
Yeah, I see it now.
I'm carrying too much.
You have too much treasure.
Too much treasure. Okay.
So how much was in the pile of gold, just out of curiosity?
Only 1,000.
Such a disappointment. I really think they should despawn this once you loot it.
Oh.
Like, it bothers me that it's there.
Oh, you're going away without you looking at the hatch? No, you're here.
No, I'm here.
Let's do this.
To maintain secrecy.
Oh dear God.
Wait.
What are the Magisters
What?
hiding?
Sneaky.
Oh no. Good point. Are they aggressive, you think?
They will be.
Us for our deeds, my brothers and sisters.
Who's this guy? Reimond. Didn't we kill him? No, he's the guy that left. And left us in charge. Yeah.
Do you want to go in?
I want to see if I can't sneak Losa past and up on the top of the stairs here.
Well,
it looks like it.
I think so, yeah. I'll send Fane up there as well.
The Red Prince is following, isn't he? Yep. Hey, we can pass each other now. Cool.
Oh, one thing I could do is this.
Why would you do that?
I'm sure it doesn't work for protection. You can go right through the painting, so... No, you can't, actually. That's good.
That's kind of funny. You're just looting stuff. Alright, let's go talk with Magister Stinky Face.
Reimond. What?
They're gonna look at you. Is there any way you can get around?
I don't think they can see behind this place.
Right.
I could teleport myself.
No, I'm gonna step over.
I'm
God-woken.
Oh, there we go.
I should have known it would be you in the end.
Hi. He said.
I should have ran you through with my sword back in Driftwood, not offered you my hand.
Yeah, it was in Driftwood. Okay, it was after Fort Joy. Yeah, remember he was over by the fish factory.
Yeah, I think he's the one that left.
Yep.
And left the other one in charge, as you said. Yeah.
You're nothing but a catastrophe in waiting. You are part of the problem, Godwoken, not the solution.
Well,
which is funny because I'm the one
that's definitely the problem. Yes. Say that you have no lesson to take from the Magisters. Retort that he has no right to the moral high ground. The actions of him and his mistress Dallas have led the world to the precipice. Shoot back that he cannot point any fingers. He and his kind consorted with the Black Ring. He spat upon everything that Lucian stood for. I'm going with number 2.
We lead the world to salvation. Sacrifices are inevitable, sad as it may be.
Strong is he?
Dallas is so very
Talk about
close to her
sacrifices.
goal. She will tiptoe down the crypt of the divine, point the Aetheran at his holy body laid to rest, and purge the powers of the gods still raging within.
You know, I'm totally cool with him or with her doing that because this is more power for me later. But I'm so glad that you mentioned that sacrifice thing because you're about to live it and then die.
This is how Lucian, even in death, will become the savior of us all. With him, all source will wither. With him, divinity itself will die.
Well, we can't have that.
No source, no void woken. Remember, sorcerer? That is what we promised from the start. A cure that will save the world.
Yeah, but that's not true. That just means that we have no way of fighting the void at that point, and we will lose.
That's a good point,
We will
actually.
redeem Rivellon. No longer will you and your divine ambitions stand in our way.
You're going to need more than those three guys, I'm just saying. Though they probably are going to really, really hurt a lot.
They're not very difficult.
The time has come for us all to burn, Godwoken. A sacrifice worthy of Lucian.
He skipped a line.
Died for Rivellon, as will
He did.
we.
He skipped, no one enters the tomb, Godwoken. No one. He just, like, bust out with, the time has come for us all to burn! I'm like, you missed a spot.
Raymond produces
And,
something.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
An incendiary grenade. Your eyes dart left and right. Oil barrels
Yeah,
stacked
yeah.
in every corner and alcove of the chamber.
Yeah, you're just going to make my son happier. It's fine.
Let's go
Why
out
are
with
you-
a
yeah.
bang.
Ooh.
Continue?
Raymond
Okay.
primes the grenade. It starts to hiss.
Alright, prepare.
Okay. Prepare. Yeah, I'm good. You can do your thing.
I think I'm
We're
good
all
too.
good.
Alright. Here we go.
Let's do this thing.
Tick, tick, boom.
That was an achievement that you got?
I don't know. I'm just
Oh, I forgot about that. Which should be good.
I didn't hit up top, right? No, but Los is in
Nah,
combat.
it's not gonna hit.
How did? Oh, this is
Los
like
is in
breaking.
combat.
This is breaking the game, so you have to wait a minute. The Colonel's
Oh, yeah.
internet is having
Dying,
issues
and I
today.
just timed out. I'll be right back.
It's very possible that that's gonna be. Well, I guess that kind of answers whether or not it was me or you all along.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, it's like we're sending signals and waiting for a reply from you, and it's just not coming back in time.
Yeah, just go ahead and invite me again.
I said you
I'll
do need an
rejoin you.
invite. All right, it's coming.
There it
So,
is.
Colonel, talk to us. What's new and exciting in your life?
In my life,
Oh, you can go with YouTube channel if you don't want to share your life.
no, I get nothing in the channel.
Well,
In my life, I bought myself a new pair of shoes.
Well, there you go. Are they like some sort of weird color, or are they just like normal black, white,
They're black.
something like that? Okay,
Black.
good.
Yeah, I don't have white shoes.
You're not one of
I've
those
had-
people who wear like gold shoes with purple trim, and that's good.
Nah,
That's good.
I'm flashy enough as it is.
Yeah, he doesn't need to
Wherever I go.
rely on his shoes. That actually hurt me quite decently for my magic.
Oh, the fire hurt someone?
Well, and for the Red Prince, it took half his magic armor away.
Oh,
Almost,
yeah.
almost exactly, maybe exactly half of his magic armor. It's kind of funny.
I didn't even move or anything. It just timed me out because.
Oh yeah, with all the fire, it sent the signal, and it looks like it just killed you. Well, not like literally killed you, but I guess Losa was slightly too close to the edge, so Reimond saw her, which is unfortunate.
So yeah, I did catch a glimpse of that she was right on visible.
So, since you said you talked to a developer, what was that new game you were going to be covering? And you did. I actually saw that you did it. I just didn't get a chance to check it out
Seeds
yet.
of Resilience. Yeah, Seeds of Resilience.
Did you have fun
That's
with
pretty
it?
cool. I did. It's totally it's the best thing for everything. It's just early development. It's turn-based. It's top-down. It's grid-based. It's survival-based.
That's really interesting. It could be all those things, because usually you don't have survival games that are turn-based.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I just it's just early in development. There's not a lot of things to do. Even though I didn't do everything, but still, there's a good 4 hours there of entertainment, I would say.
I have a couple of cool things to share. So, about a year and... Well, probably about a year and a half ago, I'm part of NIS America's like little press release. They send stuff out to me, just saying what games are coming and everything else. You know how press releases work. They announced a game that was coming out. It's called God Wars Future Past, but it was only releasing on the PS4. A year and a half ago, I didn't have a PS4. So I was like, dang it. But this is a game that looks exactly like what I would play. Very, very, very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, one of my favorite games of all time. So you get multiple heroes, you go onto the battlefield, and then it's all tactical turn-based strategy. There's a job class system. Like, it's very, very drawn heavily from Final Fantasy Tactics. So I was like, it's only coming to PS4. I'm so bummed out. Anyhow, they're releasing a DLC for that game around the end of September, beginning of August. So I reached out to my PR contact and I said, now, I know it's been a long time. I didn't have a PS4 at the time. Do you guys have any codes still laying around for the original game? And they sent it my way, which is awesome. So that was one of the things that made me decide I wanted to actually get the PS4 for sure. So I have it, and I've already started covering it, and it's awesome.
Yay!
And then the other big
Finally got a
news...
PS4.
Yes, well, I have the PS4 and I have the Elgato to cover it now. And then the other big news is I've reached out to Sega, and they sent me a title. They sent me a game. So another massive juggernaut of the industry. Well, they sent me Shining Resonance Refrain.
Oh yeah, I saw the first video of that already.
Yeah, it's there's gonna be a lot of dialogue. I don't know. I know you're not a massive fan of JRPGs, but while the stories can be quite convoluted, of course that's in like every RPG, right? It feels like, I don't know. I guess I'd describe it by saying there's still a really good story. I feel they tell it easier than, like, say, Divinity or Pillars of Eternity. And nothing against those. I actually like those, and I do, in a way, prefer that. But they have an easier time telling the story because it is a bit more narrative-driven as opposed to just story-driven. And they, use cutscenes more. It's not that you talk to everybody and you get a lot of the story that way. And it's almost like you're part of an interactive movie where you still get to do combat and everything else. So
I like JRPGs if they're turn-based and if the turn-based system is good.
Yeah.
And if they're real-time, they need to be at least trying to get something like Dark Souls style combat. Because, like, for example, I played it wasn't a JRPG though. It wasn't developed by Japanese people, but I played Battle Knight.
Oh yeah,
Battle Knight.
Battle Knight. Yeah. Battle Chasers Night War, or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one. And I played it, and I had fun for like 10 hours or something.
Yeah, I know.
A few streams.
It does get a bit repetitive.
And then I'm just, okay, I'm good. I've had my fun. And the story just didn't captivate me enough. And I like that it didn't captivate me, because if I were raring to see the rest of the story, I'd be like, I hate the game. I don't, but I didn't hate the game. But I'm like, I don't want to play it anymore.
Well,
I'm done with it.
Well, that was another one where they had the flashy visuals. I mean, the game looked really good. Battle Chasers Night War. But it's almost like BattleTech was, and it just takes too long to do everything, right? The combat was just really slow and tedious. Like, if it was a lot quicker...
The combat was repetitive.
Well, yeah, it is repetitive.
BattleTech, for me, I think it's not repetitive.
But I'm talking about the speed. Like, the fact that they've upgraded the speed of combat means everybody had the complaint of that in BattleTech, right? Yeah. So you can hit the space bar, or you can auto set it just to go quicker. If they had a setting like that, I think it would have made Battle Chasers Night War a little bit more, I don't want to say bearable.
Would have made it better. Auto combat would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then again, I think Battle Chasers just needs more complexity for me to be hooked to the combat.
Oh, I agree.
The thing is, like, for example, Nier Automata, which is, is it a JRPG?
Not really. It's kind of in a class all its own. It's like a top-down shooter, side-scrolling platformer. It's like all the things, depending on where the camera is. It's more like an action RPG, I would say. Yeah,
it's just like the combat itself is, while it's not necessarily repetitive, but it's shallow enough that it doesn't really. I don't know, but.
Oh, I agree.
Just make a turn-based with positioning, and I'm good to go. Just get me Battle Brothers combat style, and then I'm good.
Well, like I said, that's why I really do like God Wars. Now, with the Shining Resonance Refrain, I always want to say Resistance. I don't know why. Anyway, with that one, it's real-time combat. So, like, you go in. I'm not a fan of this particular thing, but you walk across, hey, you're alive. So go ahead and throw yourself into combat. I'll continue. There won't be much more. Oh, I do like that a lot, actually. How? Oh, and they don't have that much magic. Okay. Well, then I will,
More fire.
I'll do some stuff myself here. See how far out this reaches.
Ooh, that's lovely. What I'm seeing right now.
There we go. Anyhow, magic. Alright, so basically, there's a person standing there. You walk up and then you engage into like a mini battlefield, and then you fight them in the mini battlefield. But it's like real-time combat, and the combat's pretty slick. It's not overly slick. It's not underly. I mean, it's all right. Like, I like the combat, and I like I like that aspect of it. But I wish it was like more like The Witcher, where you walk across and all of a sudden you're just in combat, right? As opposed to having to trigger combat. Oh, you just got ruptured tendons.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay. I think that's a holdout from other JRPGs.
Yeah, so
I just
yeah,
like doing that.
It isolates the battle, which again, it's okay. Like, I don't hate it, but I would but I would prefer it to be the other way. That was actually fine.
Okay, so you want to kill this guy and not worry about Reimond or the other one that's right next to me, because I'm gonna paralyze them.
Okay, who you want me to kill again? And what about the one that's up on top of us?
If you want, yeah, don't care about the other ones. If you want to kill this guy, you can, or the one that's on top of you.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, I'd rather kill him, but I'm silenced, so I can't use magic. I can use fire arrows and stuff. Okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt me though, I think.
I think it's gonna be an easy battle. Or should be anyway. I think with Fane,
shocking arrow is gonna work okay.
I should be able to kill the guys that's right on top of me with close range combat. So
you can kill him now, right? Like, that's enough.
Yeah, I can kill him. Yeah, okay. I can definitely kill him.
All right, then I'm gonna do other stuff.
He only has 1,000 health.
Oh, you'll like this if this works the way I'm wanting it to. I didn't get the third. I almost got all three. That would have been like 6,000 damage. Please be careful. She doesn't. Okay. I said, please be careful. Losa has no magic armor, and she's only got 2,000 HP.
Okay, and now, face. It makes a terrible sound.
You remove.
And I might even be able to paralyze that guy. Oh, I didn't need to.
Oh, he's gonna die.
No, he's not burning anymore.
He would have died. It's fine.
He would have died. I'm just an idiot.
It's alright. I don't.
Oh, there's more things
matter.
blowing up. Oh,
Yeah.
that poor ornate chest.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Hopefully it will. Let me.
I can guarantee it'll be fine if you prefer. He tried to sleep him.
At least he was. I mean, he's gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter. All I need to do is a little bit of fire, and he burns.
There.
There we go. Now we can go all out on the magic. We can even, well, if they're petrified, we can't. But we could even, like, I shouldn't be moving out of here.
Yeah, it's fine. Do you have anything that actually does magic?
I do have the oily lob.
Yeah, but you can't put him down. Remember, he will die immediately.
Yeah, but maybe it does damage.
Oh, he didn't die immediately. Oh.
Surprising.
Usually when they catch on fire, they instantaneously explode. That's
they might have changed how the game works.
Yeah, they're constantly tweaking things. What is that? Oh,
okay,
Medusa
I'm not
head.
gonna do anything here. That just destroyed.
Okay.
I don't know how he's still up, but he's gonna die next turn. And actually, I can make that happen now.
Good. All right. Cool.
Let's see. Fireball in there. I think that's gonna hit him.
Yep. Good.
It did. Okay. Make sure you guys are stopped though, because they might be going around.
Well,
Hey, don't break the chest.
I wasn't. I was just getting the fire off of it, so it doesn't burn more.
Ooh, I found something good. The womb. I found the womb.
Okay.
It is
Weird.
Persuasion Scoundrel. I think you're gonna want it. I'm gonna send it. It's an amulet.
I'm gonna send this to Losa.
I am also sending you a skill book for warfare. There's a couple of keys here. Didn't we have something that we needed to open?
I don't know. Probably. Blitz attack. I already know it. I will add to wares and send to the Locinator.
Summoning skill book over here for
Ooh.
water resistance. That's
It's
pretty
actually
good.
not that bad. But again, I lose.
Geomancer.
I lose
Oh, this is
5
nice for you.
strength. I don't think I can use that. The womb. The womb. The womb.
I don't know how you pronounce that.
It's just the womb, but I mean it's
There's.
back
do you
to the
wanna
womb.
read the? Do you want to read the things that are on the Magister Reimond's corpse?
Not really. Oh, that ring sucks
Okay,
too.
so I can read them.
I'm just checking out the equipment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this to Losa. Oop, I think I sent it to Fane. That doesn't matter.
Send it to Losa. It's in Losa's inventory.
Okay.
Pyrokinetic.
Send to Losa. Send to Losa.
Sent you a ring.
All these rings are garbage.
Are they?
Yeah, I don't know why everything's so low here. Like,
Well,
I guess we just found the low part of the island that we should have started at, I suppose.
maybe. Okay. So I'm going to read these things and see what they say.
Huh.
As authorized by His Honor, the White Magister Reimond, with the blessing of Dallas at the Bishop's right hand, in reverence of Alexander, son of the Late Divine, this rite permits its possessor access to areas and information necessary to the fulfillment of the Divine Order's commands. No further permission shall be requested nor provided. So this is basically a thing. I'm going to send it to you. There it is.
I will read some singed notes for you.
Okay, go ahead.
The charred letter is barely illegible, but you discern the words Nameless, Utmost, and Alexander around the soot-scorched marks. Okay. Creepy.
I found, that was me, I think. I found a journal that has basically what Reimond had told us about the plan of the Great Divine and just even in death, him having an effect. There's something here, an order to them. It says, Reimond, our efforts to follow the true teachings of Lucian have taken an untimely turn. In order to save Rivellon from the evils of Source, we must first seek the aid of history's most notorious sorcerers, Bracchus Rex. The mad sorcerer king will be able to lead us to the Aetherin, and then we can purge Source from wherever it lurks in the world. A captured Black Ring necromancer named Tarquin has managed to raise Bracchus from his grave. As long as he remains controlled by my leash, we shall be able to use him to put our plans into motion. Once we have prevailed, we can dispose of both Bracchus and the necromancer. Bracchus shall remain at my side. This is from Dallas.
Huh.
So Dallas controls Bracchus Rex. I will present him to others as Magister Vredeman, a scholar and advisor. Do we know Vredeman?
We just killed him. So that was Bracchus Rex we just killed?
No, we just killed Reimond. Where did you kill Vedreman?
Oh! I thought you said that's who you said was Raymond. Who did you actually mean?
That was a letter from Dallas to Reimond, saying that Vredeman is Bracchus Rex.
Okay, so it's with a V, right?
I understand.
Like
Yes.
Vredeman? Vredeman, that's the name. Okay.
Vredeman, yeah.
Yeah, because you're like, I thought you over enunciate like Redeman instead of Raymond or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got you. All right, I got to send some stuff back to the Red Prince.
There's some clues over here as well. Do you want to read that Magister Dallas report over there?
I got a bunch of stuff I got to read for you, so just give me a minute.
Why'd you give me so much stuff?
Because that's all stuff that you use. Oops. Sorry, if I just sent 2 things to you, I'll send them to the Red Prince. I don't have room.
Those are gloves.
Yeah, just send them to the Red Prince. You can't.
You don't want these. I'll add them as wares.
Yeah. Send to the Red Prince. All right. Let me read some stuff here. Bark at the rune, flame rune. Carved from wood, bark, and tree, born from fire, blazing heat, fueled by oil, dark and raw. A rune of flame from ashes draw. I guess that just teaches us how to do that. So we'll throw them back on the table.
I sent you a letter that you probably don't want.
This mundane list of duties looks to have been distributed among Magisters throughout Reaper's Coast. That was Raymond's orders. Okay, what else? Crafting Bible. I don't know if we actually learned anything.
I'm sending a lot of my notes and things that don't matter to the late.
Oh my god! Look at the size of the crafting Bible.
Can you ping again?
That is rather large.
Oh my god!
I don't know why that's so big.
There's just I think that's important. We should, because we got quest updates from that book. This book over here.
All right, give me a second
Do
here.
you want to read it?
The journal. I'm still reading other stuff. The journal was apparently used for tracking the patrol routes of Ark's paladins. Each target is described in detail, from the gender and hair color of each paladin to the fit and condition of their uniforms. And how do you know the gender?
Yeah.
I mean, this is 2018 after all.
Is it?
Can't assume.
Well, no. You can ask though.
All right, and then one final thing. No history of the Great War between the Divine Order and the Black Ring would be complete without mentioning the collateral damage suffered by the elves. From the livewood trees chopped down to make Order ships, to the indentured use of the elves to feed upon and learn the secrets of the silent dead, the elves were the true victims of the carnage that ripped Rivellon apart. And at the very end of the Great War, even the last blow that put an end to the Black Ring was the death fog that decimated the homeland of the elves. Small wonder that some of them bear a grudge against humans. Small wonder at all.
Well, they're just jerks.
Yeah,
Reimond's
stinky
orders.
elves.
So this guy was ordering everyone. He's under. So basically, he's like the lieutenant to Dallas. But oh, there's notes over here as well.
All right, let's get back to the Red Prince.
Meeting notes.
Where did you end up going?
Yeah.
Are you up on the?
The Red Prince was just standing down there.
No, where did you? You're over here, looking at.
Oh, I'm
various
going
different
around. I'm
lands.
just sort of getting some things going around.
Oh, there's still
They
a whole
didn't
bunch
read
of
the
stuff to loot.
book. Read the book.
What
This
book? Didn't you read it? I just read like 12
No,
books in
that
a
big
row.
one.
How did you not read it while
Okay,
I
I
was
can
reading
read
the
that.
other? It's fine.
Yeah, go ahead and look. Go ahead and look.
Come in.
Oh, you're gonna read it? Come on.
You can't even read it. You just pick it up.
Nice.
No, you can. Right click.
Where the blue blazes did that go? There it is.
Good job.
I have
get
received my
source
final
numbers
report
as
from
well.
the agents in Arx. This is, I guess, Dallas. Our enemies are many, but my primary concerns are those with individuals that know how to access the Crypt of Lucian. The first of these individuals is obvious, the Crypt's keeper, Lord Arhu. I know Arhu is under your surveil. See that you increase your efforts and report any unusual activities to me. He must not interfere with the grand design. The second individual is toy seller Sanders, who himself helped to construct the crypt. I do not fear the man, only his loose lips. Yet the locals consider him an eccentric. Even if you were inclined to say how one might enter the tomb without undertaking the path of blood, I doubt there are many that would listen. Occasional observation should suffice. You have done well. I trust in your continued loyalty. Alright, Toymaker Sanders. That's what I got out of that.
Yeah, I think we need to go to both of those because I think we got 2 quests. When I
think it's one or the other. Well, you're probably right. We could probably get both credit for both, but I think we only need to go to one or the other. I don't care about the civilian ledger. I don't care about the intelligence brief. Cryptid book.
The mistake. Interesting. Magister document about the mistake. Apparently, there's somebody that they call the mistake.
Yeah, that was you. And it was from your parents.
Oh boy.
I know, harsh, but reality is often very, very, very cruel. So.
I don't know where these books are.
Ooh, medium thunder rune and a brownish amulet. I'm gonna send that to you.
Brownish amulets, those are the best.
My memoirs and a mind maggot grenade recipe. There you go.
I think we got this already. Yeah. Oh, we can make the grenades with maggots. We have a few.
I know. I just said that. You're welcome. I remember when I was a kid, we made water balloons from your intestines. Yuck.
Does it say that?
Yeah, lovely. Book just said that to me.
Who's writing that to whom?
That was a
Why?
memoir,
What?
and I'm assuming it might have been Reimond?
Yeah, because he's just
But
a jerk.
I don't really know why he would say that and who would read it and or understand it.
Yeah, apparently the person without intestines for their entire life. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a jar full of maggots and an orc tusk. I hope that's not necessary for nothing.
Rhymes of the Scribe 3, yeah.
Bunch of stuff. Painting of a man. So you're looting the other side?
I'm doing many things. Where's this book? Is that it? No.
Hubert's encyclopedia,
Oh, there it is.
Ledger, it's always the same. Another
All right,
encrypted book
let's
over
read
here.
it. I can deduct one recipe from this book, but this reads more like a puzzle than a recipe. I will have to experiment with what I can learn from these rhymes. Tormented souls by old scrolls are absorbed, then fed with some food for the creatures unborn. What kind of rhyming is that? Anyway, Colonel, you wrote this. Sorry, just imagine a sneeze from another dimension. With pepper, release it to grab their attention. Well, that kind of rhymed, the last one. So you gave up and you gave it to somebody else. Gotcha.
I think you need to. I think you need to put the tormented souls into a scroll and then add pepper.
Heck yeah, it's the best way to do things.
Okay, I've done the other side already.
So many things.
Many things.
So many things to loot. All the bookshelves. There's multiple books on every single one of them.
Oh, you didn't do this room center yet?
I'm still doing
this part.
I'm still doing it, man. Rhymes of the Ranger 3.
All the books.
The antlers of a deer are known for magical qualities, so being quite sincere, I know that you can bodily knock over your opponent by shooting a sharpened chip, and he'd lie there frozen, but only for a little bit.
That's just recipe books. You don't need to read those.
Yes, I do.
Even though
they're context.
That was pretty
They're
cool. But we're out of time, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. You didn't finish looting over here, man. What are you doing, slacker?
I did. I looted it. Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, you missed that one, huh?
The only one, and you went right at it.
I know. Well, that's how it usually works out.
Yeah.
Okay, I looted the chest. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we can do before we leave. I don't think so. Are we going to leave back the way we came to go see what was in that other room that we didn't look at or finish? Or are we going to leave through the big door at the front?
Why not both?
Because it just sounds creepy. Well, which one first is what
we
I was...
go one way?
What I was asking.
No, I meant like each one of us go...
because you'll die and then you'll get upset.
Let's go back. Let's go back. It's better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, until the very next episode, he is Dr. Seuss. No, he's not. I couldn't even finish that statement.
What?
He is Colonel RPG, the anti-Dr. Seuss. I am Dr. Seuss, and we will see you later. Or something with the person named Darth Vader. Ah, rhymes. Got him.